children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Алиса, стоп. Алиса, громкость 2. Алиса, стоп. Так. Так, сейчас еще одному дружбану. Что-то как-то слишком... Так, по-моему, лучше.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Что присмотришь, которым припишу? Да есть тут один. Смотри, Санек. Сегодня у меня есть вот такая вот вещь. Здесь яблоко, банан, киви и мандарин.
You have my undivided attention.
Goddamn. Goddamn fuck. Короче. На повестке дня. Я уже сегодня пофармил. На повестке дня у нас. На Айну я уже улучшил. Не меч, а возвысил до 60-го. Мне не хватает колес опять. Далее я Кириллу апнул оружку. Я понял, что за босс тут. Не оружку я апнул, а способности. 2 штучки. Ульту до 6-го и дешку до 5-го. И мне опять нужны колесики.
from our homeland,
Я тут.
or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chinsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver. The power of water is its ability to take
Давай
any
быстрей.
shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply.
Надо мне на Айну пофармить еще ресурсы, чтобы когда я добуду колесики, мне было ее чем апать.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark.
Ну как мне воздам? А,
Ignorant of
сами
water's
спустились.
treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Ой, ой-ой-ой.
Witness my rise.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be
We
silent.
seek but a small haven of
Всё, что ли?
tranquil waters. Is that so
Нулина
much to
тупоголовая. Поехали. Угу. Почему Чонти сделала? Она же легкий. Легкий босс вообще из себя ничего не представляет. Так, а мне надо вот эти штуки. Они крафтятся из маленьких синеньких.
And rivers flow. Water will exist forever.
А с нее награду раз в день можно лутать? Нет. Отлично, это просто world босс.
An assassin from our
Долго
homeland,
муторно ястребы
or a
сами как
fool
бы
who
не
trespasses
стоит. Ну,
upon
муторно
the
согласен,
waters
да,
of
но в
Chinsa.
целом она вообще не сложная, просто
Coveting the
вот
shapes of the
время
living,
требует.
pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver.
Чуть дольше,
The
чем утку
power
бить ее.
of water is its ability to
Ну, утку мы с
take
собой
any
туда фармили,
shape.
мы вдвоем с тобой, я помню, мы ее быстро прям выносили.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Transfixed.
Ребята, вот вам подарок от
Everlasting
меня.
as the moon,
О, ты как выжил?
laid bare.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Так. О нет, только не эта платформа. Теперь мы утонем. Давай снимай с меня тусы, Кирилл, чудо мира, сын.
Is its ability to take any shape.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Observe. Nightfall.
We seek but a small haven of
Изич,
tranquil waters.
изич.
Is that so much to ask? As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water
Ну все, мен, пока. Да. Давай. Залутаем. И пока все, пойду потом по боссам. Ну, по боссам. По сюжету там вроде последняя глава, что ли, осталась на данный момент доступная. Что за цветочки? Здорово. А что ты там делаешь? У тебя там, ты мне скинул скриншот, какие-то чуваки сидят. Ты меня слышишь вообще, или ты просто зашел по приколу мне отписаться и уйти дальше делами своими рабочими заниматься? Ой, господи. Вообще, почему ты работаешь в 1 мая? — 30 минут. Я понял. А я говорю, почему ты это делаешь 1 мая? Выходной же государственный. Что за падла у меня лазит где-то в голове? У нас сколько? Когда деть дом. Ну понятно, короче, да, я что-то так и подумал. Я думаю, дети очень не рады, то, что вы готовы в воскресенье, в субботу, там, в выходные заниматься с ними. Здорово, Ишачина. Как же он больно дамажит, на самом деле, волк. Ну да, согласен. Мне бы тоже пофигу было, наверное. Если бабки платят, то чё? Давай, отписай волчара. Бля, что-то я тупанул. Ладно, пофигу. Пойду по сюжету. Угу, 4-й левел, да, вот это 16 000 моры.
Of shade.
Я понял, на чем я вчера остановился. Как будто бы проще было вот сюда топахнуться. Кураторий тайны или куда это я иду?
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yep, all ready.
Paimon's ready.
Haha, feeling nervous? Don't blink. Okay, so some time ago, Columbina was ambushed by the doctor. It all happened pretty fast, and the last thing you saw...
Yes, so at the time, all that the rest of us saw was the doctor.
We have to get Columbina back. And whatever the doctor's plan is in seizing the Three Moons Authority...
The Frost Moon Scions consider it our duty to rescue the Moon Goddess. I wasn't expecting...
Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your foot.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler.
Come on.
Что за фрик?
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However,
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private...
tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your...
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well... We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette,
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, and remember, at least while you're in Nodcry,
This is very accommodating.
just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need a...
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. When did it start?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's...
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much as I will... But at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you. It should be some help there.
And as for Miss Inefa,
Detecting operational logic. Protect I.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay?
Yehodo will be on hand to assist you.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we want to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need...
Поехали.
Then you'd better get going.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Угу. Так, пойду себе чай налью.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Everyone is working super hard. We should be too. La da 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 da. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up. La da 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 da. All this standing around is making me so sleepy. La da 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 da. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. La da 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 da. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Оля, на, yeah. Воу, чё-то там. Ой, блядь. Шо, Барбара попела? Та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Это что за битбокс, говорю, это что за дабстеп? Барбара певица. О, Лаума.
That's quite a welcome party.
Be silent.
Зачем мне дали еще свою острую смогу поставить? Зачем мне дали Барбару? Если что я хотел сказать. Ой, Кирилла, если он у меня уже был.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Постановка, конечно, на уровне. Здорово, обмутки.
silent, observe, to dust.
You poor soul. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Кирилл, типа, тут нужен... Ну, понятно, что он нужен. Да, блядь. А есть ли вариант, как узнать, какой баннер следующий будет?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you'll...
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do?
Seems to me. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, this is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry. And perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
Снежная. Баннеры Геншин 2026. Зачем 5-то? 6. Нефер и Лаума. Собран актуальный слева датамайнер, будущим манером. Еще имя царица. Царица. Я не слышал, что-то я внимания не обращал. В Луне 7 будет 3 новых персонажа, играющихся от ведьминого резонанса ведьмовского. Это Николь, Лоэн и Прюн. Первая половина будет Николь плюс Дурин и, вероятно, Прюн вот это. Во второй половине будет Мавуика, Лоэн и Прюн. В августе предполагается, что будет это Марионетка, Коломбина и Райден. Со всей этой движухи меня интересует Дурин и Николь. Сандрон в августе только. Да, пишут, что в августе только. С 1 июля по 11 августа. Меня Маринетка, кстати, интересует. Да и Райден тоже прикольная. Так, что я пропустил? Вот этот, я помню, баннер. Обнаружили 6.1 я пропустил. Здесь была Нефер, Фурина и Джунли. Дурин, Шелонен. И все, больше я ничего интересного не пропустил. Варес, Венти, эти меня не интересуют. Форшмаки.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to... A while back, he told us he'd be returning the SNES Naya. We weren't expecting...
The moon marrow spheres.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marion. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was this. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, after she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a...
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge...
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina.
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor.
I understand. The Knaves unit is based at the Kubaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe...
Well, now we know what's going on here.
I fear this could get ugly.
Интересное кино.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes to dust.
Да елки-палки. Кто решил, что разместить здесь солдат, которые будут непроходимые? Это хорошая идея. Он в них застревает, персонаж. И наступить на него не может. Вместе того проходит сюжет. А я не помню, вот этот сюжет сейчас, который я прохожу, он насколько древний? Или свежий, наоборот? Лаума свежий достаточно. Ну это понятно. Лаума хороша на самом деле, да?
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you.
Какая же мразь.
We really appreciate it.
The gall. You expect us to...
Of course I have. Should I be first Sandrone and Arlecchino? If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, well, since you
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a...
I must protest what you are insinuating with... I am not claiming anything. I am
Huh? Wait, you'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those... You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown...
Что это за машина оккультируется? Какая? Вот этот?
As vulgar and
Сейчас
arrogant
Боб
as you
этот.
may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out...
You
Вот
sent
это
your
сзади,
people
да?
to the Experimental Design Bureau. That's a
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well, in which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one. Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth?
Это братан вот этой тёлки.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatuis.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you.
Scumbag.
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting...
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking
honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a third.
Ну, кстати, да, может быть. А похоже на Боба, знаешь, из Overwatch. Там есть персонаж, Эш. Эш и Боб. Вот, смотри. Так, тут нет запретки никакой. Во. Там есть персонаж, Эш. И у нее есть Боб. Этот Боб в качестве ульты вылазит. Вот так вот. Так.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go
Меня
on
бесит этот черт, как же я хочу ему черепушку расколотить. Здорово.
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see.
Давай. Бам! Давай снимай с меня трусы, Кирилл, чудо мира, сын, ты бабки на тебя слил, я, ты. Я вообще не знаю, как играть через Неферлауму, поэтому я буду вот так вот делать.
Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Forest,
Won't
protect
feel a
us.
thing.
Thanks for the assistance.
They see you as an what a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is
Я не понимаю просто, как ей играть. Видишь, в чем проблема? Лаума. Через бутонизацию. Но Лаума, да. О, Лаума. Нефер больно бьет. По 44 тысячи криты вылетают иногда. Атаки цели. Он урона не получает.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Observe. To dust. Oh.
Can I be
interesting?
No more lies. It all falls into place.
Лаума тупо ешь крутую, пожалуйста, забыл про. Ну понятно, короче, Лаума чисто бафер, да? Я говорю, видишь, он 31 тысяча, 31, 28, 27. Она прям нефиг тоже хороша.
The Torah is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the?
Без терчата украли.
Where's the traveler?
Вот же гад! Цифра заряженных атак, долго нажать. Это да, я уже заметил, это прочухал. А Лаума и Ешку. Ну да, понял, короче. Лаума чисто. Короче, как как Инефа и Кирилл, или как Кирилл с этой. Как ее зовут-то? Айно.
What just happened? Nasha Town? How did I get here?
А это не наша таун.
Strange. I remember being trapped by Dotori during the battle. Something weird.
Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else?
Sorry.
Well, feel free.
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling. Look who it is. One of our regular customers.
Wait.
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted.
Wait. These two are a couple?
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk. Could this be?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house
When did he show up? No. None of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can check.
Чё? Чпыньк. Ну, Коломбина.
Where is this place? So this is the moon's reflection? I guess I could try. No response. If this was the space that killed both Reri or
знакомых. Я так понимаю, Хрери и этот Дуру. И он их не убил. Это место их не убило. Они просто сюда перенеслись.
Emptiness, silence. What is this place?
Тут дохнут, по сути. Ну да, а что тут делать? Ни еды, ни воды.
What is it for?
Ни пива и ни женщин. Что тут делать тогда? Тем более.
Like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki.
В натуре, но я говорю.
Is it some sort of guide? And
нужно пиво, женщины, баня и раки. Рок-н-ролл. А, нет, больно мне. Боже, я ишак. Тупоголовый.
Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Воспоминание попал.
Is this Nasha Town?
Смотри, как тут много коломбин. Это будущее? Айна вижу. Энефа.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else.
Не надо спойлерить. Не надо спойлерить, пожалуйста.
I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated.
Over here! Over here!
Let the people in these memories pass right through. If only I had known what. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep.
Welcome home,
Может, допру.
goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching.
Сейчас она сама себе карту выдернет.
Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbaloth from the Hexen Circle.
Смотри. Базарю.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana.
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbaloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating.
What's going on? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory's... or... Is it possible that there's more to this space than my memory?
This card
is death.
I need to get to the... I'll try touching something. Is this... No! Traveler!
Нет, без серчат. Это я, кстати. Раздосадованы все.
Hyman, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we
Listen,
are so sorry.
my son.
We completely understand how you must feel.
Don't say that.
Все
I'm
сдохнут.
not a little kid. You didn't leave her behind on purpose. There was nothing you could do. But she's all alone in there. We barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she gonna...
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, Dottores' lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monsters. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moon. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky.
Сейчас, подожди. Вот такая. Да? В очках, блин, очков нету. Сейчас, подожди. Блять. Я случайно открыл как текст эту картинку. Так. Сейчас, погоди. Вот это надо убрать. Вот эту несмешную шутку. Блять, принтскрин нажал. Где делит-то у меня? Это не смешная шутка. В очках, да? Давай я сейчас форму очков сделаю. Очки. Калаш нужен, да? Калашик. Калаш уже посложнее будет изобразить. Но я попробую. Вот у него приклад такой. Тут рукоятка. Тут чем стрелять. Магазин у него такой изогнутый. Так вот раз. И тут дуло. Так. Зальем все. Вот такой калашик. Но он должен быть золотой, поэтому вот такой. Сейчас я ему еще черную окантовку ебану. Так. Пожирнее, пожирнее. Ну не настолько, вот так вот. Вот такой калашик. У него еще должно быть... Давай мелкие детали. Эта хрень вот тут такая вот. Тут должны быть такие полосы, по-моему, какие-то. Тут всякие переключалки. Кнопочки там, не помню. Магазин у него вот такой полосатый. Здесь должен... Курок в другую сторону. Курок. Отсоединяется. Здесь такая вот хрень, кнопка. Которая снимает. А здесь... Здесь вот где-то вот ручка, чтобы дергать. Так вот. Ну и, соответственно, это все дело висит на ремне коричневом кожаном. Вот так вот. Вот так вот. Ну, примерно вот так. Как-то, я предполагаю. Надо это сохранить, это искусство. Все. Можно дальше играть.
Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined.
Чё у тебя за реклама там? Видеошопер какой-то.
Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moon. I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled...
This is dire.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown... I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
Лаума опять сиськи трёт.
The doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights...
У меня нет рекламы на Твиче.
4 knights. His father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why.
Right. He views other people only in terms of...
Так если он такой проблемный, и сейчас он перечит тому, что хочет сделать царица, то почему царица просто его как форшмака не убьет, не кинет там? Мне кажется, она должна быть самой сильной среди всех. Не зря же к ней на власть все присягают. Не на власть, а на верность.
Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to... Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
О, сделают, да? Понял.
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
Ну, посмотрим, посмотрим.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong...
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can... I'll find a...
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. She feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else.
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you wanna lose
Ма
your
хорошая
head.
пришла. Сколько лет? Могу ли я так говорить? Ну, вроде как она взрослая.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. And... Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Just go ahead and...
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just... She can't...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you...
Okay then,
while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the
Взрослые. Смотри.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
My lady.
Says you're next. Then you.
Чё на мной, дайте конфетку. Она, ну как, маленькая девочка, какие же... Ну вот это, блин.
Dottore, you son of a... He's done something.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it has an act?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the moon goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing.
Блин, у меня руки потеют, ты просто жрал консерву. Да нет. Ну да, чуть-чуть, да.
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind.
Она что, эту подсветку встроила себе в спину или что это?
And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui's standard encryption protocol...
He's mocking us.
Yep. He loves to toy with people. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if
Согласен с тобой.
this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat...
What a despicable person. And he has,
if I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
Да нет, то, что она... Руки-то черные у нее, понятно. Я про то, что почему светится она.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away."
Okay. But... Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraged my guesses, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields, albeit each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion...
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in...
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we?
She entered the space beyond the moon gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelinda.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her...
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also...
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations.
Snezhnaya is one option.
Snezhnaya.
I can do.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler is here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Доброе утро, Колумбина.
Here, that gravitational force that pulled me back when I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night. I think I influenced reality. If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon. I feel so well. Back to emptiness and silence again.
Куда я теперь отправлюсь? Мне нравится прыгать.
The entrance from last time isn't showing up.
О, слушай, работает.
What am I missing?
О чем мы вчера с тобой говорили. Сейчас. Ну, короче, ты понял.
Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
Давай.
It worked.
Куда я
Hopefully I
теперь?
can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Так, а с кем ты разговариваешь?
This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that man.
Короче, это когда они Коломбину пытались резнуть.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Это когда она отозвалась. Вот, она повернулась. Ту-ту-ту.
Columbina? I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh? Traveler?
Let's go!
Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would have. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around? Is it really possible? If I keep following, it's that gravity again.
Что там по принципу вкуриваешь? А, по какому именно? Что ты имеешь? По какому принципу это воспоминание работает? Или что?
Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes. It's as if I'm getting. I'll just have to try another approach next time.
Последовательность воспоминаний по какому принципу? Так она обратно типа отматывается. Типа время назад мотает, чтобы исправить ошибки прошлого. Я пока не особо вкуриваю. Я только вижу, что это в обратном порядке все идет. Сначала фестиваль, потом они ее искали.
Suddenly, it feels strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence.
Ну, не
I
отматывает.
almost didn't recognize you.
Ну, понятно,
Hello there,
короче.
traveler.
Чу, за хрень сзади.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen.
Так, сверху это который радужный светоч. Это светоч. Забыл, как называется. А вот эта вся хрень махины, это этот, который морозной луны.
You are wary of it. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say
Ну,
this
я
not
понял,
to
да.
belittle you.
Я говорю, она сейчас будет
Most
стараться
creatures
повлиять
are
на
far more
будущее из
timid
прошлого.
by comparison.
Храбрость черта героя, безрассудство, венец которого носят лишь те, кто стремится вперед. Я не пытаюсь оскорбить, ведь большинство живых существ крайне трусливые.
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore.
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their door. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This
False beauty is deceitful.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior?
That's pure sophistry.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is
Да, кстати, что-то в этом есть. Я читаю, тоже сижу.
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact.
Ладно.
I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both... I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating your... People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear...
Возносить тебя как героиню, но мне кажется, что тут нечто большее. Это не комплимент.
Do you always give your opponent an...
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my... But you misunderstand. We are not... I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone.
Долго что-то ты появлялась. Тартали вообще давным-давно не видел уже в
You've
сюжете.
worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well. Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that.
Насчет дружить я не согласен. Точнее, это... Дружить со злодеями не стоит, но вести какие-то отношения может быть. Выгоду какую-то искать от них, потому что злодеи это в любом случае гондоны.
Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared
Ну да, да.
People come together because it benefits them to do so.
Да, я согласен.
If you think of the people you admire,
Мне
you
это
must
вообще интересно.
surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit.
Ну, не совсем. Не только выгоды, но и привязанность к людям тоже влияет. Если мне кто-то там дорог, условно, то я общаюсь с человеком не из-за того, что я ищу в нем выгоду какую-то. Потому что у меня с ним очень много всего прожитого, наверное, есть какая-то привязанность эмоционально, не хочется его терять. Потому что привычка, привыкаешь ко всему.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to... He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend... You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god...
Excellent question. But before I ask... Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial... Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. But they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from
I don't make deals with lying psych...
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry. over us. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself... Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person. Allow me to show you the world, Descender.
Ту-ту-ту.
To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Потому что биологически мы к этому расположены. С чего мы летать-то должны, придурок? У тебя крылья, что ли, есть? О, можно мы с тобой сейчас все лунокулы соберем? А потом ты меня вниз опустишь. Вау, как высоко.
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Чем это я их так дубашу? О, это же босс.
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power?
А мне пофигу. Все равно сюжет не повлияет, поэтому. Хирург. Жопу блюрит, смотри, жопу блюрит.
How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villain. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academe. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, The majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead.
В смысле, как и парень?
But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see.
А у тебя парень ГГ или женщина?
Something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious.
Мне вообще нравится больше мужик, чем женщина вот это. Но с точки зрения сюжета мне больше нравится то, что вот она как раз фигурирует в сюжете, потому что Итер сейчас такой, типа, у меня загадочный, такой грустный sad boy. Интересно, интересно.
I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge. I'm sure many people have told you that you're...
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
Одна из сошедших. А сколько их? 4 сошедшие. 4 пришли, потому что не надо на жопу пацанам пялиться, но мы не осуждаем, да. Мы обсуждаем. Сошедшие в геншин пакт — это люди или существа, или иные организации, прибывшие в Тейват извне и никак не принадлежащие к мировому миру, а также способные повлиять на его устои. Так. Ничего не осуждаем, все правильно. Всего на данный момент в Тейвате, да и в истории в целом, согласно отсутствию записи, 4 сошедших. Первый престол — это ангельский чин, небесный порядок или селестия. А, это место, короче. Понятно. Как же это себе порядка, она же неизвестная богиня, разлучившая часов ее поведение прекрасно описывает нравы Селестии. Находится в Тейвате. Второй — это престол неземные захватчики, плюс Тейват с целью захвата власти на проигравшей битве Селестии. Третий — неизвестность. Неизвестный, а четвертый — это путешественник. О как.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more. Winning some battles and losing. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this.
We're completely different. I embrace every.
How does that make us different? I, too, think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina isn't.
Take that back. She's gone because of your action.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power, but it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this. Do you truly desire this journey? Or think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart? And what you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an...
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time...
Лукаво искушает меня. Don't break me down.
Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles.
Бестерчат, ты бы так никогда не подумал. А вот Травлер, который от его лица говорит, может быть.
I want to see him. After everything I've been, wherever you are right now, do you miss?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear.
Нахрена себе пачку
We need to
собрали.
contact all the major organizations.
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nosha Town in your...
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frost Moon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
Нет. Я думаю, это просто
Guild has
надумает.
dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda. you should
Yehoda.
help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable...
Well, good for you, if all this only takes...
Boss, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest?
Are you...
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive. And we have a traveler to rescue. There's...
but Bob...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once...
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
Wait. Да-да-да.
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think...
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples. Then, as understood, I will execute this.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no...
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than... As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Помогу тебе получить.
Really? I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research.
Подкупил Дурина чисто. Надурили Дурина. Надурин он теперь.
She recognizes your expertise then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth,
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about...
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese.
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, that aside, personally I have faith in Columbina. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler.
Oh, wonderful.
That voice again. Nicole?
Nicole?
Whoa, that was loud. And it...
Sorry, this is the only... We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders.
Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and
Ведь
help you all
я
out as a matter
не
of
Коля.
urgency.
Обычный мальчик. Я не люблю решать задачи.
I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take the..."
Huh? Scanning. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my
Хорошо.
very own special modified version. Specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves.
Хорошо. Она транслирует мозг напрямую... голос напрямую в мозг. И это понятно. Призраки из-за этого слышать ее не могут. Каким образом ее Инефа слышит, если у нее мозга нет?
It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying.
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time.
Так, и к чему это было написано?
I'll be right with you all. Serving as a communicate, that's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch. And I'll be sending you my tokens.
Ну да, базар. О, моя любимая карта приключений. Давай снимай с меня трусы, Кирилл Чудомира, сын. Ой, и луги.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still.
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air with also. How many times do I have to tell you? Not...
I beg to differ. Why should a young man...
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me.
Душить людей.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
Так. Да я понял.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring...
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me feel...
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of lightkeepers to scour the...
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old man Nikita will definitely...
Базар, я сделаю.
We can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or If you've got something to say, Master Ilua.
You mentioned that you have... how...
I doubt it will be
I know you're a lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious.
And
what? I told you, I'm furious.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved?
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse.
Maybe I need to spell this out.
Базар на дуре.
Lean in a little, Flint.
Ну, если бы я жил 700 лет, я думаю, я бы тоже научился искусно троллить всех и вся.
Oh my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises.
Fine. I'll be frank. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan.
Just...
Also, please pass my regards on to our call.
Так. Продолжение банкета.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.
Она либо ходит пешком вот так. А, теперь бегать научилась. Кап, кап.
This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space.
Если честно, я очень хочу жрать.
I'll try and be
У меня
more
такое
careful
чувство,
this
будто бы мне надо посмотреть, что можно пожрать.
using
А момент.
I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Короче, план действий таков. Сейчас я 15 минут хаваю. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm looking you on the construction site. Чего? Я говорю, ты где? How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm looking you on the construction site. Чего? Я говорю, ты где? I'm fine, thank you. I'm looking you. Сейчас я похаваю и вернемся. 15 минут. Па-па-па-па-па-па-па. Ой, бля, братан, это просто пиздец. Что-то я переборщил. Я ел манты, и я съел больше, чем ем обычно. Фух, аж это давит. Фух. А я еще, знаешь, с этим воду с уксусом развел, чтоб кисленько было, и запивал.
Nothing here. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore, even if we're only looking to rescue the traveler. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. How much can we really know about a deity like her anyway?
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that's why we're...
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and if the only places I haven't looked yet are the... But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Ну да, но если в правильных пропорциях делать, он просто кисленький становится, и это приятненько. И его не пить надо, а вот именно манты туда макать.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery...
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about... It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as... Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time. If nothing else, I can now be sure that she mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. That's not... Please, Traveler. I really...
Huh. Just a...
Nothing else.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of...
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night. Traveler.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can...
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes.
Я думаю, мне надо будет писать. Куда звук пропал?
There's a noise out. Please, you have.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place...
Not necessarily. We've only... Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings.
Let's try... wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal.
The traveler in Pipe, but...
Huh. You worried Paimon's sick while you were out there fighting Rare Ear. So this is your chance to make it up to her.
Wait. So this
Так,
is the night after
1
the
секунд.
battle against Rare Ear. How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now. Wait, that's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality really did. Does this mean that within the moon's...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't.
Мог бы офнуть этот
Even
звук
if I
со
make
стрима, что-то.
contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, instead, I have to find... wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but if we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to...
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure...
Yes, someone's...
The present, that's right.
What's your plan?
Flynn's. When you were staying next door...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight...
The moonlight?
Ah, I think I see where you're going. One moment.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe I need to write down as much information.
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the wherever you are right now. This is all I can leave. How I wish I could. But I hope to see you again. And if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too.
I am here. Time in this place, I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence, but her future is ours.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnar. Which came first?
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I know everything that has happened already belongs to as a business person, and especially an intel broker.
An admirable philosopher.
It's a means of Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with...
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's... Additionally, after some further scanning,
What's that?
Teyvat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. But when I checked again just now...
So there's one...
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find... But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Teyvat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in this... It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and... Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottoro's artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time.
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First of
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
what do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate.
Even though we have crucial...
Do you intend to share it?
Ordinarily, I would. But this is a unique situation. I think it's best...
All right, then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've...
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely...
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying anyway. Does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon mirror?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're...
I'm not. And she's the least
Зачем?
of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment... No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thalindis might be too. But as far...
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's look...
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottoro's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have... All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that...
Sure, I'll stay here.
Ну, все такие люди.
Hi, Mom.
Она на тундра
Are you
похожа.
there? Oh, right.
Ну, не все,
She
точнее, а
went
есть
with
такие
Varga
люди.
to that land, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the trap... Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some...
Well, this is the traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. I wonder which of them... What do we have? The camera captured a special moment that can only... You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. This must belong to the trap. Hang in there.
О, Господи.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
Я не буду это все читать.
Let's see. This one... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. Human civilization should gradually shed possibilities. As it continues to the sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire... Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Здесь. Ага. Ничего не говори. Вот эта книга. Мне так везет, я угадываю, или это заскриптовано?
Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the chemical... Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and... So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway.
Значит, мне везет.
This is so long. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
Вот это.
Most of the experiment... Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, it's in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. But great Detective Herlock, the alchemist and the clockwork saint? Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if I'll bit the way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. Renee, his full name was Rene de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like that place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of the cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned Renee's research. Assuming that the four orthants correspond to alchemical categories. The chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formula. What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he... Oh, now I remember. Alain's old note. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, yep, that's... My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. He may have kept them, but he never even come to think of it. Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that as for Alain... it's been too long. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world, he created that procedure to save this world. Yet he died having never seen the outcome. And did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem the very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach? Well, don't worry. You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner... Even the tiniest variable can make big waves. Now then, allow me to put these first. Establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute absolute reality on the other. Then, the construction variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless... Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes, the primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. Records. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, How do you think it looks, Polonia? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And no one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save... The world needs a solution. But I don't need...
Что-то меня пучит. Да. Братан. Нет, ложно. В натуре чифернем. Как он не раздевает? Слушай, у него хорошая амортизация. Именно для подноса.
Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and early to rise.
Ну, вообще-то в этом есть доля истины.
What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks.
As you wish.
Да, Сигна у нее крутая. Вау. Вау. God damn.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well.
О, здорово.
Did Dottore really have
Только
to
что
build
про него
his lab
говорил.
right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the...
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on...
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. Still, I wonder what... Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Transfixed. Witness my rise. Overruled.
Ледяной монстр, куда ты лезешь, боже?
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
О, еще один.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Еще.
I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human.
Another fine piece of work by our dear...
What in the world has been going...
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged...
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of God. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those two really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion.
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world.
Это что за хрень?
As for the human mutation, I believe this is... That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become... Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such...
This is so much worse than I thought. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved resources.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does.
Да-да-да, я уже понял, что это барьер.
This won't do.
You can't. We have no idea where the
What am I supposed to...
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do...
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you.
One last thing. Tell the rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our ally. However, if Nodcry falls, considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it...
I hope you're right.
Что ж там за царица? Мне очень интересно. Что же она может? И что она из себя представляет?
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed...
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that...
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something pure. What?
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Raria?
Но я царицу даже не видел. Я даже не представляю, что там из себя она представляет.
That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever... Not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only... Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering, and I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of Could this mean that elemental energy...
Should we give it a
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that Now you try.
Alright.
Switch to abyssal energy and No surprises there. Abyssal. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it take?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue?
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades.
Nice! This time it...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the...
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground...
Glad I asked.
Behold! Swollen Fury!
Ни хрена не понял, что он делает.
The wind rises.
Летает, что ли, просто?
Burst forth.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us. That's not...
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Внутри этих животных души. Карта прикольная, да?
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility.
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other...
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can handle the...
Так, он пропустил.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. I still have some...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even with those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left.
We should go. No?
Agreed.
Интересное кино.
You're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Albeit, we found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense...
Sounds like he's living down.
Might I ask how things are
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once...
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are...
What makes you think I'd need you to...
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something. Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I want to know all about everything you've... Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the... I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, I guess the only thing that's missing...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Сохранение, ни хрена себе.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable...
What are you trying...
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist.
Once again, you fail to understand the possible... You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear... If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Oh no.
What are you...
Прикинь, если бы не в голову залезла. Интересно бы, что она там увидела.
What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept...
Did you say...
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from... This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were...
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
Я бы с ней там веселился, да, в голове.
I think I know where she is.
Я знаю, где сейчас бессерчат. Вот он сидит.
What is this? I can't see anything, even though my... What happened?
Sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little...
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Божественная сила.
This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive with their senses. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to... Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be? Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times
Мы уже
you
не
have
поймем, каково
served
это
its
быть у бога
will,
бегать и саблезуба.
and not once have the
Да,
powers
кстати,
that be
я
ever
бы
fought to
попробовал.
grant you the one simple thing you wish
Мне
for.
интересно было бы оказаться в таких периодах, только с гарантией того, что меня не убьют там и не сожрут динозавры какие-нибудь.
You have been treated most. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the
С автоматом.
status
Ну,
you
с
rightly
каким-нибудь, да,
deserve as
с
a
барретом
descender.
каким-нибудь.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last. So far, the common thread linking all 3, but it's more than that. I know I sense... I'll keep this question in mind as I...
Угу. А что это мне не дали самому портал активировать?
Humans, you never change. Always.
О, это крутой момент по сюжету.
Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round...
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silver, and right after that came an ominous power and...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so...
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection, but how would I do it?
Traveler, behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make... She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna use it to... She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. He's the island. The Frost Moon Scions will be...
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me.
Sigi sato pasa sais, nititi potuvutos.
There's no time.
Osestikos palatini tirantur risu.
I have to... Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did Columbina?
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually.
Базар, базар.
And could you kindly not use...
But I feel... And your coffee, right? It's so bitter. But it...
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
Говном пахнет. Насрали на
Because
тарелку.
it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so Rosaline will be here shortly. But if you really can't... Hey, at least let me finish before you start. Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the hot... Of course they are.
В натуре.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure their food was awful.
Well, life there didn't go quite how I imagined.
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help other people? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something.
The Lord Artificer.
Так она не человек.
Can't keep their mouths shut.
Что? Что ты сделал сейчас? Я видел этот ключ в спине, но я думал, он для красоты просто. Скоро на переживал своего создателя. Да, у меня вообще сейчас в голове ахтунг. Понятно, блин.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to...
Not Sitzenkreuz.
Yes.
Да-да-да, я вот так вот сейчас и выгляжу.
Ordo. So...
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me.
Я думал, она живая. Я вижу. А как она чай пьет? И вкус чувствует.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way.
Это я помню, да, вчера. Ну, может, это суперский робот-андроид. В натуре, Санек, слушай, меня прям вообще в шоке. Так вот она откуда знакома-то со всеми этими чуваками. Она просто старая-старая уже.
You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna... Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in, if you could choose?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them.
where they don't. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally, it would be somewhere with this.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Доброе утро.
Of course. I dreamed of events. Sandrone, I miss you all so much.
Sanjone Besturchat.
I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. Time is flowing backwards here. And like that mystery ally everyone talked about.
Ту-ту-ту. Смотри. Я вообще в шоке. Блин, какой же... Я вообще в шоке.
I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this?
Офигеть!
Will time keep flowing into the past?
Вот как круто они это придумали, да? Вот это все связали. Я ведь даже полгода назад играл, я даже не догадывался. Охренеть.
And...
Да нет, время пофигу, я тебе про то, что... Как они это все круто логически связали. Как в Атаке Титанов. Там тоже всякие флешбеки показаны и прочее, которые потом только раскрываются через время. И когда ты пересматриваешь что-то, ну, серии я вот пересматривал, я очень много понял, чего не понимал в самом начале. И также тут, мне кажется, если бы я сюжет переигрывал, я бы понимал намного лучше движуху, замечал бы детали, которые не замечал раньше. Ну да, Пауэрс она теряет, конечно, она теперь даже шифтовать не может.
I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go.
Я вижу маяк Кирилла. Да я откуда знаю, ну я вообще не мог подумать, что она такими силами крутейшими обладает. Я вообще, когда я только первый раз увидел, я думал, что это дрищара какая-то. Полуживая там сидит, не знает, кто она, что она. А, было, слушай, какие-то книги, тут что-то было.
To expose the true intentions of this.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? If I choose not to help them now...
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... Here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait!
Ту-ту-тун. Лоунатар что-то знает.
Luanatar. So she's that familiar... She's always been by the Traveler's side. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? That's...
Сейчас узнаем. Я должен через 20 минут примерно... Андуин Лотар все знал, да-да-да.
I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just avoid. This is likely my final It's now or never.
Я должна найти способ вернуться. Интересно, каким образом? Через 20 минут меня Сергей позвал играть в Medieval Dynasty. Ну вот я сказал, там ничего такого.
Where's Luanatar? Seeing Enefa and Aino reunited like
Айна и
that
Нефа, это
sure
когда?
is heart- No.
Ну, возможно, да.
Calm.
Но еще неизвестно, когда я
I don't
точно
have
уйду.
much power left to change things. I don't even have that much think, Columbina. Oh wait, do I? Go back, and if I return in my Dotori's actions that day prove that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the power of 2 moon marrows before capturing me. Even if I managed to get back, how can I fight against him? I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be I have to find
Да он уже
some way
все
of
сделал
rivaling
без
the
тебя,
power he has
господи,
usurped.
женщина.
Wait. Does that mean? I know what. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. But how do I communicate my plan? Should I write it down here? No, I need something with a close connection to me. Something I.
Так, и это... О, у этих цветков луна в сердцевине. Я только сейчас внимание обратил. Луна татар. А поэтому она и не чувствует его присутствия, потому что его еще не было.
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. That's why I could sense a familiar power. It also explains why she's been present in every path, because we have a deep connection. Hey there! What's your... And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then.
Мне интересно, как люди, которые создают сюжеты, не только вот данный сюжет в играх, да, какие-то книги, какие-то фильмы, рассказы, там, игры, как, сука, они до этого додумываются? Deep connection, да-да, глубокое подключение. Как они до этого додумываются? Вот чтобы все вот так четко до мельчайших деталей связать, вот это искусная работа, это просто, я не знаю, я в шоке иногда бываю просто. Причем, когда ты пытаешься выполнить свой план действий, когда ты уже... Ну, типа, да, это как ты. Когда пытаешься выполнить свой план действий, то есть превратить точнее, свой сюжет в реальность, у тебя уже нет шанса на ошибку, потому что, ну, вот условно, они же написали этот сюжет заранее, да, сценарий, и они выпустили первую обнову, в которой все это нам уже показали, и мы все это видели. Все, они теперь не имеют права изменить этот сюжет, потому что как он был написан изначально, каким он был, такой он должен быть дальше, иначе вся эта логическая цепочка просто рассыпется.
Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia.
Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you scared it off.
Не как в Жоже. А что там в Жоже? Стентодовирус. Да, ну там же вроде не было такого.
Remember to stay by the traveler's side, guide her, and help her in my stead.
Каменная лужа. 6-я часть каменная лужа. Это я понял, что Stone Ocean. А чё там? концепцию заруинили. Я что-то не вкуриваю. Я посмотрел его давно еще. Мне, если честно, Stone Ocean вообще не понравился. Я считаю, это полная хрень. Он нормально начался, но закончится как говнина. Ну там есть очень крутой персонаж, который мне нравится. Это Weather Report. Этот чувака тупо зовут прогноз погоды. Это же надо было додуматься.
You too. Go. As for mine,
Прикол, да. А, ну все, кстати. Как раз мне Серега написал. Отлично, как все вовремя закончилось сегодня, блин. 10-часовой стрим не получится, как Санек хотел. Сейчас дойдем до контрольной точки.
You could believe me, such a life is but what
point is he trying to make? Freedom? But why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god's laboratory, is the perfect playground. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did.
Ты чё, дура?
Have you made up your mind?
Почему ты сейчас склоняешься?
Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person.
You've grown a lot since we last met. But there are still things you are unwilling to come. Why don't I lower my requirements?
Боже, как же я хочу тебе маску эту сорвать и в глаза меч воткнуть.
I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed.
В натуре, Санек, базаришь.
There is much that I have yet to show you.
Сейчас, подожди, катсцену посмотрим.
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
Так он не настоящий. Что ты сделала?
Now then. A new face. Interesting.
Почему они никто, кстати, странника не узнают? Серега, я тебе в рот насру. Слышишь, Андрей, скажи мне, почему они странника не узнают никто? Ни предвестники... Вот, ну, точнее, все предвестники Фату, никто его не узнает. Я не понимаю. То, что он ушел, это я знаю. Почему они его не признают? Так, она отказалась чисто потому, что у других все плохо с этим закончится. Ну да. Сама не просит, но потом по жопе дать могут. Противостояние в чате. Сейчас это дойдем до геймплея, чтобы катсцены пришли, и я выйду. Пойдем с тобой играть. Всего мало кто в принципе с ним знаком, поэтому
It's nothing. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Distracting Dottore was tough. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now.
А что написано-то? Я не вижу, у меня «ый» просто и все.
Dottore doesn't recognize me, but his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles.
То есть, типа, он себя стер из воспоминаний людей, что ли, или чё?
I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out.
So Dottore doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul.
Вот что у нас из
Did he
Минсуля.
really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? And I'm not complaining either. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you.
How are you holding up? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field, and only meet up once—
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't do anything.
All right. Rescue up. There's a lot more work to be done.
Вот так вот. Можно мне геймплей уже дать? Чтобы я вышел, сохранился. Нет, Серег, я не могу. Сейчас мне геймплей не дают. Катсцены идут, видишь?
Understood. I will bear the Saritsa's decree. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though.
I thought you might say. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually.
Да я сейчас, ну подожди.
That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nachtschitzenkreuz Institute. Rene de Petric. Alain Guillotin despised Rene's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and Rene were mortal enemies, were they not?
Так ее Ален создал, получается, да?
And?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
Через 40 минут я был готов. Но ты не пришел через 40 минут. Поэтому я дальше продолжу играть.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed
Вот,
on?
ты же не
And
через
you still
40
have
минут
all your
написал.
limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your...
Excuse you.
Glad you're okay.
Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no...
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Is she back? Is she real, Traveler? It's really you!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
Да ты, батя, сцепились. Я не понял, ты что, в контру пошел играть? Ты меня не дождался? Сука, у тебя там что, время поминутно расписано? Сейчас я дойду до геймплея и выйду.
Paimon's been having nightmares the whole...
Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than what...
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here. Oh, yeah, good point.
What? Ew, no! Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about...
Что за заварушка в натуре?
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be
utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something...
Это все интересное кино.
Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after.
Видишь, я даже escape нажимаю, он не вызывается.
It always comes back to haunt you.
Our next step is to find a way.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction. The question is, where does that...
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not...
Indeed not.
Nicole! You sure love...
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet.
Чё, ну да, ну да.
What lies at the end of her road.
Базар, базар. Серега правильные вещи пишет в чате. Ну, Counter-Strike на самом деле реально позорная дичь. Вне времени и пространства, вне зависимости от геншины и других игр. Ты же сам кричишь о том, что КС это полное говнище. И ты ее ненавидишь. Это я в курсе. Это я тоже в курсе всей этой истории. Это я тоже в курсе. А почему Геншин позорная игра? Как ты это объяснишь? Так.
No more paths back to but how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track?
Ну это просто я сюжет прохожу.
I can't even be sure of how long I've been
Поэтому я катсцены смотрю, а так-то геймплея здесь очень много.
The less stable this space become, they can just materialize out of thin air.
КС и пубг. Все. Не плачь. Все, я выхожу. Мы пойдем играть, или ты в Counter-Strike пошел? Базар, Геншин это душный диалог, я не спорю. Но не последняя. Последняя обнова вообще топчик. Все, понял, понял. Но я не думаю, что всю надо будет с нуля. Да, вот так вот сделаем. Перепроверим. И я ливну. Alt F4 нажму. Санек, ты меня пугаешь. Скорее всего, диалоги надо будет пересматривать. Просто вот эти с нуля. Сейчас же глава новая началась у меня. Вот, вернуться к сюжету. Все, Санек. Не обманывай меня. Все. Там, типа, перепроходить некоторые моменты сюжетные надо будет. Просто. О, круточка, спасибо. 17 уже. Все, ребята, всем пока. Меня ждут Сергей.